I'm the Google Air, and you're watching my vlog. Happy Christmas, or I'm definitely gonna leave that in there. Happy Halloween. Okay, and so today, I don't really have so much of a topic already thought up or anything, and that's what I'm kind of thinking about, is actually starting to come up with the topics before I sit down and record. But I was walking my dog and I was thinking there is a topic that I would like, and it's actually kind of falls into place. It's kind of festive because it's really kind of about who you once were and who you can be today. And a lot of people make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Some of those are greater mistakes than others. And some people are sitting, behind bars because of their mistakes, and some people are free to do whatever they want, no matter what their mistakes. Apparently, it's the society that we live in today, and I don't really want to talk much about the society that we live in today, because this is really for showcasing positive things. And so, whatever's going on in the pop culture world, whatever's going on in the political environment today, it has nothing to do with the show, really. I mean, in most cases. But what I do want to say, and what does have to do with this show, is one simple thing, today at least. And that's, a costume. Okay, it's a great example. I'm halfway John Dillinger right now. I'm not really all the way there. I still have a lot to go. There's like a whole other bunch of pieces I could be wearing right now that I'm not wearing. But, not to spoil it or anything, but I'm supposed to have like this nice hat, and these are like what you call it to go on your feet, to protect your shoes from blood and all this and that. But I'm not all dressed up like that. I just wanted to have a little bit of something. And like I said, these videos are going to get better and better. Today you might hear that my audio might sound a little bit better than it has in the past. I'm using an external microphone and recording it from an outside source. So, it actually might sound better than it ever has before. And that's only been 2 episodes, or well, multiple, but there's more than 2, but there's only been 2 since I've had the camera. That doesn't really matter. What actually matters is the fact that the topic today is, being who you really want to be instead of being the person that you used to be. I've made a lot of great mistakes in my life. I've made a very many great mistakes. I've ran off people in my life by making some of these mistakes. Some of them have been manipulating people's friends into believing things about them to persuade them to be with me instead of hanging out with their friends, or in a relationship. I did that to one of my exes. It was a horrible thing that I did when I was a teenager. But that's not even the worst thing I've ever done. And some of the things that I've done I wanted to talk about. And so, there's very few things in this life that I will not talk about, but there are a couple things that I won't talk about. And I have talked about them with people in the past, but I will not talk about them to other people. And, but I have to live with some of these things for the rest of my life. There's things that I really wish I didn't know. There's things that, I've been involved in that I wish I had never been involved in. One of those things is the worship of Satan. And today's being Halloween, it's kind of a weird day to have this conversation, but, I have actually not been a Levanteist, but a Satanist. And I might have mentioned this in other videos, but that led me to a lot of really weird, really dark places. Some places that I'll never forget that I have gone. And, it haunts me. Guilt haunts me. And every day, though, I have to remind myself that I'm doing better. And I'm not that person. And in fact, I actually have to dress up as a different person. In a figurative sense. You have to find yourself again. And you have to let go of the past. Because the past is the past. And today, you cannot be judged on your past. I mean, there's certain positions and certain things that I think that you should be judged to a certain degree on your past. And we won't talk about those because that'll come into some political conversations that I really just don't want to have. But, you know, there's things that you do to people. There's things that you say or do, or actions that you do that you might regret years down the road. And yes, you should live with no regrets. But you should live with no regrets because you did nothing to regret. Now, if you did things to regret, then you need to make forgiveness within yourself and you need to become a new person. And what I've realized is, even though guilt rides me for a lot of actions that I've done, a lot of harm that I've caused people, and, you know, a lot of things that I've been involved in that I wish I hadn't been involved in as a kid and as a teenager, and as even a young adult, up until, you know, I found myself, and really caught myself 2 years or so ago, 3 years or so, a little over that, I guess. Actually growing marijuana in Northern California was probably when I started healing and finding myself. I don't grow anymore unless the opportunity was to arise and I was able to continue doing my development work and running my businesses. But I would be willing to, only because I know that it's therapeutic. And if it didn't keep me from work. I don't smoke. I've actually quit, and this is, I don't know, some amount of days. I'm not even going to grab my phone right now. It's some amount of days that I've gone without smoking. But the biggest thing to take away from this is just forgive yourself. Accept what you've done and forgive yourself. Put on a costume as if it's Halloween, as if you're going to be your own John Dillinger. But hopefully you'll be a better person than John Dillinger for your real life. And you won't be a crazy psycho killer for your real life. But what you really need to take away is that you can dress up as whoever you want to be. You can be whoever you want to be. Today we live in a society that's so great, and especially in America. I know a lot of other places are a lot different. A lot of other places don't have what we have, and even some places in the United States don't have what I am accustomed to. But you choose to be who you are. And your actions in the past and all that guilt actually will ease as you accept those are the things that you've done, but those are the things that you did. Those are not the things that you're doing now. And today, I tell you, with positive proof in my mind, I know that I'm healing from the things that have caused me a lot of stress and a lot of grief. And I know I'm becoming a better person. And it takes perseverance and dedication. Things that a lot of people don't have. And really the only secrets. I mean, there's a lot of like little secrets and little nuances that will help you be a better person. But in the long run, it takes perseverance and dedication. And that's really all it takes. Except for, you know, a couple little seasoning spices that go on top of that recipe. You know, technicals. But anyway, that's the end of this episode today of the Google Air. So if you like the video, if you like any of the videos, if you want to see me travel, if you want to see me help people, if you want to see me do funny challenges, go ahead and please follow me, because who else would I be doing them for if I wasn't doing them for you guys? I mean, yeah, for myself to watch later, sure, but I don't really love to watch myself. So, you know, if y'all would go ahead and subscribe and like my videos and share them, that'd be really awesome. It's the Google Air, and I am out. So, adios. Again, please sub and like and comment. Let's start a conversation. Peace. Take it easy. The Google Air is out.